Please welcome Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer.
Well, thanks and welcome, everyone. We are very pleased you would spend time with us here today and that we get a chance to share with you the new Windows Phone. I've been looking forward to this day for some time, I would say. And we think very much that after today, you will agree with us that with Windows Phone, we really have built, with our partners, a different kind of a phone. And it is an exciting to have a chance to be here with you to show this very different kind of a phone. In a sense, you could say the differences in the Windows Phone are as much about not just what you're going to do with the phone, but how you're going to do it. We've really put our energy and our design creativity into bringing together the things that you love. We've focused in on the way real people really want to use their phones when they're on the go. We want to let you get in, out, and back to life, and have that be as fast and simple as humanly possible. We set out to build a phone that was thoroughly modern. Modern in the hardware that it used, modern in its design principles, modern in the way that it embraces what people do today with internet services and the like. And we hope you'll agree that with all of that in mind, we've taken a very different tack at the same time. We think there's a lot of things that you'll see today that'll help you understand how the Windows Phone is different. But I focus on two key themes: always delightful and wonderfully mine. Always delightful. We wanted the Windows Phone to be delightful across a range of different hardware devices, through a range of different scenarios, and across a range of different applications and experiences. We wanted it to be that way for the consumer and for the developers who will build a growing set of Windows Phone applications. We wanted the Windows Phone to be always delightful for you, whether you were looking for a place to eat, reading mail, catching up with friends, or making a phone call, for example. We also stressed this notion of having the phone be wonderfully mine, or yours, or the next person's. Everybody should be able to take a look at a Windows Phone and say, I can represent me in this device. Put up here on this screen my phone, the way I have made the Windows Phone wonderfully mine, with my pictures, with my email, with my friends, with my son, the lacrosse player, with my trip report notes that I'm taking at all the time. It's my start screen, my friends, my activities, my world, and of course, my avatar at the end of the day. Maybe, in a sense, pretty obviously, my avatar. There you go. So, we wanted to really allow that to happen, and yet also to bring that together with a set of devices that could be wonderfully mine. Hardware for my needs, my screen, my keyboard, my weight, my size, my camera, my speakers. It's got to be mine. And the diversity in experience and yet the customization for me is very important. We'll have 9 phones available when the Windows Phone ships here in the United States in November. 9 different phones. There's a range of phones here from LG from Samsung, from HTC, and from Dell. You see phones with keyboards. You see phones that can, like the LG phones, that can play the TV. You'll see super beautiful screens, like the beautiful screen on this Samsung, the AMOLED screen. Very large screens, as you see on this HTC device right here. And of course, ruggedized for the hardest user type phones, like this Dell device. We give you the ability off of a number of these phones from LG to take your world and play it on your TV. So the range of things that people will do with these devices, and they are beautiful, each in its own way, exceptionally beautiful. The hardware and the way the software is always delightful across each and every one of these experiences. And so we think it's important to have consistent delight and yet have people be able to have a set of choices that are wonderfully their own. Now we're joined in this endeavor by a broad set of partners from around the world. Not only the hardware manufacturers who build these beautiful devices, but we'll also have over 60 mobile operators around the world offering these devices in more than 30 countries. The operators across the world play such an important role in also bringing to life with personality, with services, with personalization, making the phones wonderfully mine for each and every one of the millions of people around the planet. And so we appreciate the support of our operators. With that, I'm going to turn things over to Ralph De La Vega, President and Chief Executive Officer for AT&T Mobility and Consumer Markets, key launch partner for Microsoft here in the United States for the Windows Phone. Please welcome Ralph.
So, an der Stelle gehen wir aus der Übertragung in New York raus, weil da geht es jetzt um die USA, während wir uns ja hier um Deutschland kümmern wollen und um Deutschland beschäftigen wollen. Und wie bereits